Hello guys! Sorry about the slight delay to the start. Just had a few errands to run. So hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome to anybody who is watching live, and welcome to anybody who is watching on video on demand. Is that music too loud? That music's too right, isn't it? So, purpose of today is we're going to look at some mods. I've always said in the past that I'm not a huge fan of mods for Euro Truck, just because last time I messed around with them, it destroyed my fucking game. Oh, I have to watch my swearing, I just remembered. Because I got a feeling my missus might be watching this with 2 little children, so I'm going to try and be careful with my swearing. I will do my best. I apologise, Dan, if I screw up. Right, we're going to fire up the game. I was hoping to have the game fired up beforehand, but I didn't get around to doing it. Music wise, I'm just going to turn that down just another gnats. Oh, not that low. That'll do. Right, let's get the game fired up. We are on single player as you expect, playing mods. Let's get it fired up in the background whilst I quickly go and just turn on some aircon and a little bit of conditioning. Actually, we'll get a fan going rather than a full-on air conditioning. We don't need that. What is that on my tablet? My tablet's, I think my tablet might be on the way out, actually. Okay, so all the mods that we are going to be playing with today, we are playing on 1.37. I haven't tried out any of these. I'll fire out the game and make sure I can sort of load some of them. I never actually started the game with any. So, we're going to find out what's going on. I'm not going to show you the mod manager just because I want to see the mods in the game. And to start this sort of series-ish whatever, we're only going to be showing... there's not many, but there's a couple on here that we can tie ourselves up for the night in. Yeah, so the game might lag at the moment, just as it's trying to fire up some new stuff. I do believe everything that is on here is compatible with Pro Mods. Ooh, okay, cool. Right, oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it hasn't picked up the steering wheel again, which Logitech. The software support for Logitech is absolutely rubbish. There you go. Don't kick it. The game has picked it up as well, so that's nice. We will just make sure the setting is correct though, because I was fiddling around earlier. Oh, where? Yeah. And controls. Yeah. So anyway, didn't realise actually I do run with a Cytec side panel as well. That was for Farming Sim. I just use all my extra controls in there, which is really nice. Right. So the last truck I messed around was the old Scania. So, we have 2 vehicles we're going to be messing around with today. The first one, which one should I do first? Yeah, okay. So the first one we're going to mess around with is I think it's going to become a modern classic. It is a truck that is in quite high demand at the moment across Europe. Well, you can see here, look, we've got two vehicles here. We have the Ford F-Max. I don't know too much about this vehicle. This vehicle is apparently very popular across Europe at the moment. It hasn't made the shore here in the UK, but it is coming. I don't know when though. I don't know if it's going to be a launch date. It's probably been pushed back because of COVID. Wouldn't be surprised by that. And yeah, and I like the look of it. It does look like a Volvo. I'm not going to deny that. It does look like a Volvo FH. And I think you can only buy it as a 4x2. I don't think you can get it as a 6x2, which is the normal sort of spec in the UK because of our rules of excuse me, because of our rules of axle weights on the roads. We don't allow so much weight through a certain axle. It has to be spread across two. It's to protect our roads, basically. That's what we have. I know most of the British people will disagree with me, but that's why we have a lot of nicer roads compared to most of Europe, because it does protect the roads. So yeah, there's 4 options on here. I've only sort of messed around with this one over here. I don't really know the difference. I don't know if it's like a base spec is slightly different, but we'll start with this one and see if I can spec it up to this sort of thing. Because you can see there is price differences, so there is a sort of spec difference, I suppose. We'll start with the basic one. So this is the basic Ford F-Max. And like I say, it is nice, and this is a very highly detailed mod as well. It does look like a truck that is meant to be in this game. I don't know who the author of this mod is. If anyone can, just mention them in the chat if you can, and I'll mention it. I think there is only one spec of cab. There is only the space cab. There is a different variation of chassis, but it's all 4x2. There's no extra axles. It's only a 4x2. So this is not a proper heavy-duty truck. This is supposed to be possibly a low to mid-range truck. Still long haul, but not heavy haul. So what on here is you have a 4x2 LL. Which I'm not sure what LL means. Is that a fuel tank? Oh, it's an extra fuel tank, so it's a longer fuel tank. What is the difference on this one? Is there an extra fuel tank somewhere? That's weird. You see the 4x2 extra tank, 4x2 LL. I don't know what that does. I can't, unless the tank is... Oh, hold on. It's a bigger tank. Oh, yeah, okay, so I see it now in the picture. It is a bigger tank. So it makes sense to go for that for longer distance. Less time at the fuel pump. You only get one engine. It is an Eco Torque, which is a Ford branded sort of engine. They've got Eco Torque, they have Eco Boost. Very good engines. Very small engines, get a lot of power out of them. So we've got a 500 horsepower engine, delivering 368 kilowatts of power. It equates to 368. It equates to 368 kilowatts of power at 250 newton meters at 1,000 to 1,450 RPM. So 500 horsepower engine is a very standard size engine for a long range, not heavy duty engine, but it's a good engine size to have. Transmission, there are 3 different variations, but I don't think. I don't think. These probably you can get them, these Allison gearboxes, but then again, they're aftermarket gearboxes. You can probably spec them up from any sort of gearbox. This one here is the standard one. It is a ZF. I'm going to assume that means a 12-speed. I don't know what TX stands for. Excuse me. How the Volvo one is, the iShift is, it would be AT. The 2420 is normally the torque output, and the TD, I don't know what the TD would be. Total drive, maybe? Something along those lines. We'll go for the 12-speed, standard 12-speed, just because it is going to be the basic setting for this, and have a go with it. We don't want to sort of be messing out the Right, now what changes in here? Because I was messing around with this earlier, and I think basically all it changes is the whatchamacallit, the multimedia system. Because it says GPS big, GPS small, multimedia. We're going to go for the multimedia just because it's the biggest one, but it's the same price whatever, so we might as well go for the multimedia. Hopefully we'll get a sat nav with it. If we don't, we're screwed. We'll have to get a sat nav on the screen. Now if you look at this interior is very European Ford. This looks a lot like, I think it is button modules from like a Ford Focus and a Ford Fiesta. It is. And I don't know if it's going to show it on this game, I don't think it will. But the multimedia system actually has the same sort of screen as what the Fords do. They had that Ford Sync system, the light blue backgrounded system. So yeah, the buttons and dash layout. Well, it's Volvo. It's not Volvo. It is Ford. It's definitely got a Ford feel to it. Oh, it uses a video style tacho, or Siemens tacho. Where's the gear selector? You can see the handbrake. It's a very old style handbrake, but having the old style lever. Most modern trucks now have some sort of like electronic lever, which is more of a switch rather than a lever. I can't see a gear selector switch unless it is on behind the gear stick, which I can't seem to be able to get an angle on. Oh, no, it's not a huge issue. What's this? Full screen preview. Oh, no, here. Right, colour-wise. So, being a mod pack, we do have a couple of company ones, which looks pretty cool like that, actually. We're not going to go for that. I was earlier wanting to go for this Truck of the Year edition, the FIA European Truck Racing Championship skin. But to be honest, I'm not really fussed by that. We're going to pick almost like I do like this colour actually. I'm going to go with that. I like that colour actually. That colour is pretty cool. Yeah, we'll go with that. Sorry, we will go with that. Accessory wise. So, I don't know what this light is. I think it's something that happens during the night time. It just lights something up. I'm not going to go with that just because... Oh, it's a blue interior light. Actually, no, we'll go with that. We'll see what it is at night. We'll see what it is. Well, so that's a high one, and this one's just a slightly more angled one. Which, we'll go with that. It's got a bit of a meaner stance to it. Yeah, when I was fiddling with this earlier, there's two versions. There's this Sting one and the Samurai. The Sting one, if I was buying this truck in real life, I would say that the Sting one just sits a little bit too close to these antennas, and you just know it's going to affect fucking reception. So just a little further out. It's also got incorporates the whole width of the roof. Just looks a bit more tidier. Now what I had on earlier. Now the keen eye of you will see what the next mod will be for the next truck, but we'll carry on. So Kelso V1s. I like these Kelso ones. These look proper. I've got 4 of them, just to give us a nice bit of light. Sun visor. You have these custom shields that says official truck. I think that might be something to do with the racing truck thing. You can have it painted, but it then, in my eyes, a lot of people have painted sun visors. I don't know why. The idea of the sun visor is you still have some sort of vision through it, and it'll protect you from the sun as well. But sort of like a big old bit of sunglasses, really. So I prefer it actually stock, to be honest. I'm not a keen lover of painted ones anyway. Just looking at them as well, not for a practical effect. So we'll go with that. Paint, yeah, we got paint, more paint, bit of blue. Excuse me. Yeah, we're not going to Raven Wing out because it's not a Raven. I like these mod ones. I like some mod ones as well because it gives you a lot more artistic flair with a lot more of the trim of some of these vehicles. So this one actually is all this. I think this thing here is called a pelmet. So it actually paints that as well as A-pillar covers. So you can actually have chrome, which I'm not a fan of on this because I don't know, with this blue I sort of prefer a black effect. So this like black gloss effect, I do like this. We'll see what it is like just with the coloured. But you can have it painted, which I do like. But you can also change the A-pillar and colour them differently. You can just have chrome, full on black, and then just the thing. So you actually got all the options available to you. But we're just going to colour it. Just mainly because the plastic isn't gloss. It's matte effect, and I'm not a fan of that. What we've got down here. So the same with this grille. Now earlier on I painted this. I painted this whole grille the colour of the truck, the blue. And I'm now starting to think I might leave it black because it is a gloss black. I might leave this surround gloss black, but then change the central part. So that like that. Right, is that? I just want to see. So the plastic. So what I'm going for is the plastic in here does have a sort of gloss effect as well. So that does accompany that quite well. So I'm going to leave. Yeah. So I'm going to leave this black, and then paint the rest of this. Right, you can set the badge. Glow, Hoto mode, CV blue. Right, okay, so it doesn't glow, but might do something different at night. Right, so that's all the black bit, I think, isn't it? Oh no, that is the bit I want. I want to paint that whole thingy. This bit, we want that black. This bit, we can have a step panel down here as well. But to be honest, see, now there's an issue. There is a technical issue that I'm going to tell you about. So this panel here, we've got full view. This panel here, on a Volvo, it's called an FLS, called a forward-looking sensor. So trucks now have, by law, if they got 3 axles or less, have to have an forward collision warning system and crash detection. Forward collision warning with emergency brake. That was it. So when you're plowing along and you forget to look at somebody in the way, the truck will detect it and brake itself. That's what this sensor is. Now the problem is with if you're going to whack a fucking great big metal bar in the way, then that shit don't work anymore. It detects metal, and if there's a big lump of metal in the way, it's going to have a fault. So, to be honest, I'm going to take that off, just because that would bother me. As a mechanic who works on this shit, it bothered me. Only option for that is paint. Cool. We've got these number plate things. I don't know what they'll look like. Excuse me. I think personally I'm going to leave them off. I'm not going to put them on. But these, I do kind of like them. They do, the colours does match. It does go quite well. Headlights, Xenon headlights all the way. I love Xenon headlights. My current car actually has LED headlights, and it's fucking, it's the shit, man. One thing I'm just going to quickly check is just going to quickly tab out the game because I want to look at something. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That is fine-y. I'll have a fan on, by the way. If you can hear this fan, it's annoying. Just please let me know, and I'll move it. Right. So yeah, what else we got? I think. Oh, there's a lower grill, but I'm not a fan of that because it does adds a bit of chrome and it just doesn't look right on this sort of thing. I know I've got this one up here, but that's the only. I don't extra loads up here, and you can't get anything else apart from this chrome. If it was me personally, I would have this in black, just to go with the rest of the trim. And you're saying that, I would have this painted gloss as well, just to help with that. Okay, move on down. Right, there's one here. What's this? Oh, Truck of the Year edition? Yeah, why not? Let's have a Truck of the Year badge. Why not? So this is the first like long haul truck that Ford have built in a while. They used to have a partnership with Iveco, and this has come out of nowhere and sort of been really nice. Paint, yeah, just because these don't. If these were gloss, I would leave them. You could have this with a chrome bit there, but once again, I don't have chrome accents on this. I don't want chrome accents. It doesn't look right with the black thing, so we're going to go without that. These, I don't think there's any change on these. No, that's just stock. That's just like a plastic bit of trim around there that just helps out with airflow. Door handles, once again, you can offer in chrome, but we're not going for that. We're going for a painted effect. If we can paint a gloss black, no, gloss black wouldn't look right, so we wouldn't go with gloss black. Here, we actually have this bright option and a chrome option. I don't know what the difference is really, but once again, we're going painted. We'll come to the tyres in a minute. There's only one option for that. These we're going to have painted as well. That's painted with the... Why can't I pick the fenders? Oh, there we go. I have to get a drink already. My mouth's on her already. Damn, bro. Someone I've noticed this doesn't have spray flaps. Oh, there we go. Mud flaps. Go with the old marker boards on there, which I don't know what is in Europe, but these are wrong. The lines should be pointing up towards the middle of the vehicle, so this technically should be going the other way. Yeah, nitpicky, very nitpicky. Lamps. I wish I could change the lamps, but I can't change the lamps. Quite dig little lamps, really. They look very much like the ones fitted to the DAFs, just not an LED version. What was that? Side rails. Yeah, we'll go side rails. Give it a bit more of a sideways presence. What's that? That's the... Oh, what is that? Oh, it's the chassis mounted front fender, so we're going to go blue with that as well. How did I miss that? I completely missed that. Right, what's that? That's stock as well. I think that's pretty much for the accessories of this vehicle. Which it's starting to look, well, not starting, it does look fucking banging. We've got no beacons on this. Ah, no, the beacons. That was this. I wanted to do this. I like fitting the strobes onto the grille, because that does just give it a lot more presence when you are pulling heavier stuff. What can I fit a... Oh, we said about the blue interior, didn't we? But that just doesn't look right. I don't know why they don't offer the bigger LED beacons. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. I'll stick with that blue light. And then beacons will just stick with the grille ones. Right, so tyre wise, another mod I've installed is real tyres. So we have a far bigger variety of tyres basically. I don't know what's fitted to these normally. I'm not really too fussed, but you can see we've got Goodyears, Pirellis, Bridgestones, Dunlops, Continentals, more Goodyears. We've got winter tyres. I don't know if they actually help with being in like driving in Iceland on this in Pro Mods. Don't know if that helps with that. Hankook, Yokohama. folder. As you can see, yeah, you can see, look, we have a huge variety of tyres. What ones you have fitted? Oh, fuck knows. I'm going to go with Bridgestones. Not them ones though. It must be... So you can actually type in here and put in the make you want. So what is the best Bridgestone tyre? It's these, aren't they? I prefer super single style tyres. I think they look really cool. But I think you have to change the style of rim for that. So earlier on I had dark silver, which looks pretty fucking snazzy, really. You can actually see the hub cover is actually a Ford hub cover, which does look pretty cool. Has that got nut covers on it? Oh, I saw it doesn't have nut covers. So we'll put chrome nut covers on. We don't change the hub because we can't see it. You can see, yeah, Ford cover. Yeah, we'll go with that. What tire was this fit? So this was the best Bridgestone tire we can get. Let's just select the right hub so we know what we're looking at. Dark silver. Let's put chrome covers on. We'll leave the colour black because that is part of the trim colour. Hub cover. Oh no, I don't want to put hub cover. I hate them. I actually hate the hub covers. That when drivers put hub covers on the rig, that it doesn't do anything. The idea of them is a dirt deflector. It's supposed to protect the nuts from getting dirt on them and also from impact. So that when it's recessed inside the drive axle hub, it's pointless. It's absolutely pointless. It's just a pain in the ass when you come to do the wheel nuts. Tire. Let's just put back in here. Bridgestone. Oh, there's a far bigger variety of Bridgestone tyres. For the rear axle, they're all winter tyres. So let's just go for the most expensive. I said the most expensive. It is a fuel rating of E. C. I think we're going to go for these. Because I think they are a better level. The texture's a bit odd because it's been reversed there, but yeah, it's okay. We'll go with that. So yeah, I think that is it pretty much set up. So yeah, that looks pretty snazzy. Get the beacons going. See all the lights coming on and off. I like the DRLs. It's got a nice DRL sort of outside light sort of thing, which is a nice Ford effect as well. So all this together comes to $137,739, which isn't a bad price for a brand new truck with quite a lot of kit on there. My other monitor is about to go off, so let's press that button. Right, let's purchase this, shall we? Looking at that, it looks a lot like a Volvo. If you put the picture of the Volvo next to this, it looks very similar. Right, let's purchase this. Let's set up the Kirk ends because that's sort of roughly where we're going to be, I think. Right, we're going to do a bit of driving in that first before we go and do the other mod. Track manager. Ford F-Max. Let's drive it. Let's have a little look. I'm going to have to get a drink before we actually start driving, just as my mouth is a bit dry. Oh, and here we go. Oh, look at that handbrake. Ooh, custom noises. Let's put the ignition on. Oh, okay, now let's start the engine. I have an issue with the multimedia system. The multimedia system doesn't show sat nav. Dash is a little bit hard to read, but it is a big old digital screen, so that's pretty good. Fuel consumption. How is my guy tired already? We're just got in the fucking truck. Air pressure. Cool. Stick on that one for that. Looks like an interesting gauge that we can mess around with. But the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to go to a repair workshop. So I'll come out, turn right, and then turn left. Because I need to put in the sat nav. We have the Apple CarPlay thing on it at the moment, and I don't want that. I want a sat nav. Move this thing over. Oh, it's got a weird noise to it. Yeah, the gear stick. The gear select that you can see is actually the stalk. See it's changing there, the right hand side of the gear stick, steering wheel. Where do I go? It was right, wasn't it? The suspension's got a bit of a custom noise to it as well. With a weird squeak to it. I like it. I like that sort of stuff. A lot more realistic. Right, we need to get rid of that GPS. Because that is rubbish. Oh no, it's the dash configurator, wasn't it? GPS big. Go with that. Confirm order. There we go. And it's also got that like sync bar along the bottom of it as well. One second, guys. I'm going to quickly go and get a drink because my mouth is dry as balls. Give me a second, guys, just checking something. Okay, back. Okay, so have a quick look on the outside of this because sometimes you get a different sort of image to it. So you can see the what you call it, the DR rails, which are very nice. They do look the tits. Indicators. Oh, LED indicators. They look cool. They look really cool. That'd be really good if they were scrolling, you know, the animated style ones. That'd be really cool. It's got a weird noise to it. It's good noise though. So those xenon lamps. Oh no, there's a side lights. Okay, that's a weird sort of setup there. Like on the Volvo, I know that they use the oh, okay, we're gonna go get some sleep. All right, shut up, you little bitch. And sleep. Yeah, the Volvo has actually oh, let's have a nice one. Oh, the full badge does light up blue. That's cool. I like that. Oh, we don't have the extra lights on. Give me a front auxiliary, please. Oh. Rear lights are pretty basic. They're cool. This hasn't put my private play on it for some reason, the Ben 750. But it looks nice, looks really nice. I don't know what's happened with this blue interior. Blue interior light? Oh, is that? Oh, yeah. I don't think you have to have the big ones on, but that's not a huge issue. Turn it off. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. That's really cool. Right, let's put this thing through the paces with a job. Let's try and get a standard size, about 20 to 24 ton trailer, and see what we can, what it can do basically. So we're in Calais. Oh, do I want to be in Calais? I don't really want to be in Calais. I want to be somewhere else. Garage manager, map view. Let's go. Let's go to Kirkends, just because there's some nice sort of roads around there that I like. And we haven't done a huge amount of discovering around there either. Pardon me, that was disgusting. Very quiet in the chat today, isn't it? Another mod that I've put onto this is actually real companies. So some of the companies have been replaced with real companies, which I haven't seen too many of, but there are some. That's quite a distance. I've been down there though. I want to try and go somewhere which I haven't been. I'm trying to get a bit more adventurous of where I actually take jobs. Riga. Have I been to Riga? I haven't been to Riga. That's quite a nice little journey down through Finland. So it's quite a small trailer, but it's 20 tons. It is exactly what I want. Let's do that. Nice little hop. And it's daytime again, so turn off the lights. I can't see sod all out my mirrors what's coming, so I'm just going to YOLO it. Right, where is my cruise control? There. Okay. Okay, I like the suspension noise. There. Just tell me volume down on my headset. Yeah, they're realistic. Although I say that, it does sound a lot like there's a lot in this cab, which there isn't. I really like the digital dash as well. You do get quite a lot of information. I think that's actually two separate screens. I don't know. I can't tell if it's two separate screens or just one big one. Oh, a little bit too far over. This truck ahead of us is going really slow. Gearbox is smooth, putting away in good gears. Engine seems to be quite powerful. It's got an air blow off noise, so the air dryer blows off, which I really like that. So that suspension noise might get a bit annoying after a little while. I don't know. Sometimes it's a little bit too bangy. RedVoltGaming, hello sir. Uptime. I suppose that's a command that is meant to do something. I don't know. Oh. You wanted me to say something there, and I didn't say it, and I blew your fucking joke right out of the water, motherfucker. But just to satisfy you, I'm just going to say, what's uptime? Jack Ping, hello mate, welcome to the stream. I'm very good, thank you, mate. I'm very good. I'm driving me Ford. And I'm also now driving down this bit of nice road, which I'm not going to get stuck in a queue either, so that's going to be quite interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, what the fuck was that? What the Scooby-Doo was that? And why is there a cow in the middle of the road? Move it, Gertrude! Or become a steak on my plate. Right, can we drift this around the corner then? Let's find out. The gearbox ain't liking this bit of road. I'm assuming it was slipping. Are the wheels slipping? Yeah, they are. I like the gear change noises. The gear change noises sound real. Unless you something got an air assist gear change, which is the norm on trucks these days. I think even Mercedes use air assist now. They used to use hydraulic assist gear change. Yeah, this rear axle is very slippery. And once again, it's realistic. The control of this feels a lot more realistic. It's loose. It's a loose bit of road. Drift it, drift it. Call me Colin McRae. Oh no 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 no. Ford always good. It was always good in World Rallycross, World Rally Championship. So maybe they built the world's first Rallycross truck. Oh, that's very slippery. It's shaking all my monitors, it's shaking my camera. I think I'm wobbling around in the camera. Whoa, 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 whoa. I looked away from the screen for a split second. Can you hear my steering wheel banging around in the fucking mic? I love the sounds of this. Whoever's made this mod has got the sounds spot on. Yes. Yes? Yes. How long ago? Can't hear game audio. Can you not? Um, what about now? You should be able to now. It was all good. Sweet. Okay, can you hear the healthy truck now? Nothing, mate. Jack, can you hear the truck audio? The noise from the truck? To be honest, like, I don't know why you can't hear it. Can you hear the music as well? Yeah. I don't know why you can't hear it on Twitch then. Jack, you have a Twitch account. Would you be able to pump your horn? Beep beep. Can you hear the horn? What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, Jack, would you be able to go over on Twitch and just see if you can hear the game noise on Twitch? It should be able to. Just go to the same place. It's all coming out the same thing, isn't it? I hear you clicking the button but no game audio. Okay. Why is this then? Can you hear the music? They've got the music playing as well. Headset S. Turn that up. Why is that then? Right, I'm just going to pause the music for anybody who's listening to me. I do apologise. just because we have a technical issue we need to fix. So let me fire up my Twitch and watch the dashboard. And let's just see what is going on. Why is there no truck noise coming out of the speakers? I'm assuming that was I can hear it on Twitch all good. Okay, so if hold on, how do you know I've actually driven the truck? Hold on. You're fucking right, there's no fucking game noise, is there? Echo. That's a shit echo. Okay, so why is that doing that? That is... right, hold on, I'm going to say this. It's got to be a setting. Audio. Audio is selected as the headsets. That's correct. That's right. Jack Ping. I don't know how you can hear everything all good on there, because I can't even hear everything on there. So I don't know what you're trying to listen to. Right, let's quit out of this. I'm wondering if it's another fucking Windows issue. I haven't had any Windows updates, but apologies about this, people. Set as default communication device. I think this changed my fucking sound settings again. He probably has YouTube still open in the other tab. I can hear. Funny thing is, I can hear Stinger audio. Stinger? What's Stinger audio? I don't use anything called Stinger. Oh, Stinger, the... Yeah, well, that's... It's got to be something to do with the game. It's got to be a setting in the game or something that, for some reason, has gone through another thing. I'm going to unsub. No, you fucking ain't. Please don't. Oh, that just makes me sound really desperate, and I'm not desperate. I'm not a desperate person. Master volume. G930. My microphone volume is quite low as well, but that's coming through OBS okay. Right, let me just fire... I've changed the setting in the game. Let me just fire the game back up and see if... Tell me if you can hear the intro bit. Right, did you hear the intro bit? Because it's coming through on the... so you can see, like, obviously the volume spikes. It's coming through on the volume spikes, the sound levels. Let me open up my Twitch again. No. What's going on? Are you going to hear me again with all echo and stuff? Sorry, I'm abusing the ears. Oh yeah, so that's worked. wonder if it's a Steam setting then. Oh, shut up, Ben. Settings. In-game. No, it's not, is it? It's not gonna be that. I don't know why it's doing that then. That's really fucking annoying. Like the game noise is being picked up by OBS. It can hear it. It's seeing it. I can see it on the volume spikes. So if I go through the menu, I can see a spike every time I select something. Let me just try muting it and unmuting it. What about now? Can you hear the stuff? Can you hear the tings? Yeah, but it's not sending it to both. What do you mean it's not sending it to both? So is it sending the engine noise to YouTube and not Twitch? Is that what we're saying here? Is that what's going on? Audio. YouTube and Twitch. So what the fuck is going on then? Streaming, audio bitrate, advanced. Oh, there's always friggin' problems. Advanced. Audio monitoring device. Right, has that made any difference? Can you hear me beeping the old fucking horn? Reboot. I think it's going to be a reboot, isn't it? It's just so fucking annoying. It's alright, so we'll just make... Nah, okay. Alright guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly reboot the old fucking stream in. Let's get rid of this. Right, let the game close down properly. Cool. Right. Give me a second. Let me